What the hell is up, everybody? It's been a minute. I am Bella at a higher vibration than you saw me last time. And if you are new to my channel, welcome in. If you are not new, welcome the fuck back. I have been on a journey. I'm explain basically what I've been going through, where I've been at, and all that good stuff. If you haven't noticed, I cut my hair. I'll be coming out with a video pretty soon where you guys can see it down, but I have been loving it. It's been a fear of mine to cut my hair because I did when I was little, and it was just not a fun haircut. And then like how kids at school reacted to it, just like, I don't know, didn't make me feel like a baddie. So I've always been scared. I've always wanted long hair, but it's always been like dead at the bottom. So I was finally like, I don't give a fuck. Hair grows back. I can do it. Shit got crazy after I cut my hair. So, but I feel like your hair has like meaning. I feel like everything has meaning. So I feel like cutting your hair also holds meaning that I'm just not aware of 100% right now yet. But shit started happening all around. Cutting my hair made me just feel like freer. I don't know. So about 3 weeks ago, or however long ago, since my last video, I have been kind of like dabbling. Like I had no idea what to do with this new information that I had came across, because I felt like it all started with this realization. I woke up and I was like, wow, my whole life, like I was built on the foundation of fear. Like everything was out of fear, and that ends up making you reject things and abandon things because it's too hard to see things for what they actually are when you have a lot of fear. So it's easy to run away from things when you're scared of them. Yeah, so ever since that realization, I have tried to summon a deity, a like spiritual guide. I don't want to tell too many details, but I definitely think this is a vital point in my story because it led me to my next decision, because I was trying to get quick, easy help, right? Like I was like, someone come through, someone please save me, like from myself. I don't know what to do here. I want someone to tell me how to live my life, basically. And it don't work like that because we came down here to learn ourselves. And obviously, we have a spiritual team that's sending us signs. But if we're not tuned in, then, like, if you're not going to sit down and really look at the signs that are coming, you're not going to get nowhere. No one's going to come in and just do it for you and just fix your life. You have to do it by learning. And yeah, so I was like, oh, fine. I ended up summoning like a negative energy because I didn't cleanse all my candles. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't thinking really. Like I don't know. I was just feeling very helpless, I guess. And I was like, something outside of me needs to come and fix me because I feel just like I can't handle this experience as myself. But that is such a lie. That is definitely a fear-based thought. I wouldn't have came down here if I wasn't able to handle it and succeed. I know that for a fact. One of my friends, she is a psychic medium. You guys should check her out. I'm gonna link her. She does like readings. She does all sorts of things. Like I definitely recommend her. She's amazing. Um, but she ended up helping me, cleanse my room. A marker had fallen off of my whiteboard, like while she was explaining how to like cleanse my room and shit. Like, I don't know. That just doesn't normally happen. So I was like, I got scared for a minute. That led me to discover that um I needed to work on my chakras. I've always kind of known about chakras, but I didn't understand how much it influenced how we show up in the world. A little backstory on how I was feeling before I started this little chakra journey and how I'm feeling now. Just in 3 weeks, how I have already completely shifted the way I feel about everything that I was feeling before. And I know I'm in for a treat, for real. I just know that everything is like so certain, and I'm really working on that trust. So anyways, what is the chakra system? That's what I want to explain first. For anyone that doesn't know what the chakra system is, basically are energy points in your body that are holding your energy. Every single emotion that you've ever felt is stored somewhere within your energy system. So you have one which is called the root chakra, and this is going to be at the bottom of your spine. um it's what connects you to the earth, what connects you to reality. It's gonna, depending on how the energy flows in that area, is going to determine your sense of security in the world and how secure you feel in yourself, in relationships, in your home, anywhere. It's going to determine how secure you feel. So that was the root chakra, which is what I had just finished. Today is my last day of the 3 weeks that I finished working on it. And I can say that I feel a lot more secure within myself. It has definitely changed a lot in my outer reality and how I feel within, and I'll get into that in a minute. But your next chakra, which is going to be around the belly button, a little bit below the belly button, and this is called your sacral chakra, and it has to do with like your sexuality and creativity. I feel like all of them are kind of expression, but how you express yourself, how comfortable you are within expressing yourself and your sexuality, and yeah. And a little bit above your belly button, in between your like ribs at the bottom, is going to be your solar plexus. I'm sorry if I'm looking down a lot. I have some notes that I am reading off of so I don't get anything wrong, but it has to do with your power, how you feel just, showing up in life, and how much power you hold over your own life, I'm guessing. Then after you have your solar plexus, you have your heart chakra, and this is where everything is flowing from your heart. And a lot of us were programmed to close our hearts and not be working or living from our hearts. I think that is such a corruption because we are pure love. Love only exists um the same as abundance. I believe love and abundance are the same thing. Like, it's just positive and negative. I think that's all it is. It comes down to a positive high vibration, or it is a low vibration, which is fear. Well, it could be a lot of things, but it comes down to love or fear, abundance or lack, and that's really all just meaning high vibration or low vibration. Your heart chakra is associated with love and how you show up loving people and how open you are with yourself and others. And I'm really excited to get into these upper 3 or 4 chakras, the heart, and then, okay, hold on. Next you have the throat, and this rules all like how you communicate and how well you are able to like express yourself vocally, and say boundaries and express boundaries. So your throat chakra has everything to do with communication. Then you have your third eye. If you come a little bit higher from your throat, you have your third eye, and this has to do with your intuition. Everybody has an intuition, and it is fully accessible when you put in a little bit of work to listen to it a little bit. We have a brain that never stops talking, so it's hard to hear it sometimes, but it comes through emotion. Your intuition, I mean, yes, it's thought as well, but it is mostly a feeling in your body. When you quiet your mind a little bit and understand to just listen to the emotions that are arising when you think about something, that is your intuition speaking through your feelings. From your third eye, you have your crown, which sits right above your head. And this is basically like the spiritual world. I believe like kind of like 5D, I want to say. I don't know if I'm 100% right, but I believe like when your crown chakra is open, you are like completely open to the 5D and like the realm of consciousness and God, spirit, whatever you want to call it, source. You are completely an open vessel for them to put information freely, to send information freely, and they're always trying to. It's just when your energy centers are blocked from emotion that you didn't process, as you in the past, that you didn't process, it doesn't make it easy to flow, so it gets stuck with like all the past energy that is stuck in there, and it gets jumbled up. So that is what your chakras are. It's energy systems in your body that affect how you show up in the world. So that brings me now to 3 weeks ago. I was feeling very like confused, and I have it written down. Felt like all the things that I wanted were outside of me, and I wasn't able to bring them in for some reason. I felt like the relationships that I wanted were outside of me. The job that I wanted was outside of me. The person that I wanted to be was just, she was somewhere a little steps away. And also just thought that the things that I needed came from other people. So I wouldn't be able to get the things that I want because it had to come from someone else. Which is a very interesting illusion for me to have. But I think everyone kind of it's programmed into us. These are just some programmings that I have became aware of. I knew that like everything I was looking for was within me, but I don't know how to explain it. Like I knew these things, but I didn't know how to actually apply them and understand them. I feel like I'm just gonna keep having to understand it deeper and deeper, because I have just barely entered the surface of this journey. I wasn't able to like set a boundary. Um, I wasn't able to show up as fully me, and I ended up just kind of going into a shell of like insecurity and jealousy and just like lack. Basically, I fell into a little rut of like, you know, negativity and confusion because I wasn't acting from my true self. And I think that when you're not acting as your true self, you're going to hit a lot of bumps and like inconveniences. Um, yeah. So that's what was happening. I just kept hitting walls and I was like, what the fuck? I just want to feel good. And this doesn't feel good. So one of the biggest one of the biggest realizations I had to realize was what is not feeling good and what am I going to do to change that? And am I even ready to do the things I need to do to change the things I need to change? I just had this urge to change everything. I was always on the go, like constantly every day. I was trying to find something I could do to be productive and to make me feel good by the end of the day when I think back and I'm like, what did I do? And I think that this is just very natural. It's normal for this like society nowadays to just keep going and to be productive and to work hard and get somewhere. But one of the biggest things I realized was that it's really to slow down and, to also understand that you're already productive and doing enough by doing nothing, just by being you. Like, that is the whole point, is to just be you in as many ways as you can. I was very attached to the past friendships, past relationships. I was just attached and always looking backwards and just thinking, how do I get back there? But really, I wasn't happy there either, ever. Like, I was always looking back at the past. Um, and I think that this is also just like programmed into us to always be looking backwards and to never fully understand how to let go and move on and take yourself far. Now, going into what I've learned, I have learned that being alone is a very exciting opportunity. In order to be in a healthy relationship, you kind of have to accept yourself and like really look back and know who the fuck you are before you even enter a friendship or relationship or anything. And right now, I'm really being called into a period of, well, I've already been called and I've answered the call. I'm in a period of isolation right now. And I think when I have done this before, when this has happened before, I was so terrified and had no idea what to do. I thought my world was like collapsing on itself and I did not know what to do. I was freaked out, and I was given a opportunity to relive the past or evolve. And I didn't understand that that was what was going on at the time. Um and low key, I was still evolving. Um I feel like I went through the 5 stages of grief in the past 5 years through friendships, and also relationships. But the last like 5 or 6 relationships I had, literally, I was replaying. I was I was grieving love, and the 5 stages of grief are denial, um, denial, depression, anger, bargaining, and then acceptance. So yeah, I think there was like 6 friendships and 2 of them played the same role. But yeah, the past 6 relationships I had were showing me how was grieving love, and I didn't realize it until right now. And I feel like this stage is actually acceptance, which, oh my fucking god, you guys, I'm so fucking grateful to be here. Like, let this sun shine on me and just love me for finally accepting. Being alone is actually a really amazing opportunity because now I can figure out what truly excites my soul and I can follow those places. Like, I have no choice but to find outlets and find um beautiful things that I like, and it's giving you a whole vibrational reset. And I think that that's amazing. Like, I am 1,000% ready because I really want to take advantage of this ego death, um and just really raise my fucking energy, because I feel like this is the whole point of an ego death, to raise your vibration. And I didn't know that before, but I know that now. And but yeah, also learned that I am source. I knew this before. Okay, now I feel like I can't see my phone screen. I knew this before, that I was God, I am source. I am the same energy that is being dispersed into every single thing right now, every single atom that is making up matter. I understood that before. I am the universe experiencing itself, but it is getting deeper this time. Like, it just keeps getting deeper, and I know that it's going to get even more deeper, and that is so amazing. Source, I am God, I am abundance, I am energy, I am multidimensional. What does that mean? It means that we are simply a radio station in real life. We are a TV channel, and we're experiencing one channel right now, but we are the whole TV. And we don't understand that. Like, we are the whole TV, not just the one channel. And there's thousands of channels to tune into, to go and click on. The other channel, this reality will still be playing, but you can switch your vibration to another one that is also playing. And it can be anything you want if you can match the vibration of it. Everything is just energy that you can call in. It has nothing to do with your status, your knowledge, your experience. Like, it is literally because you are already worthy. So source is always trying to give you whatever you want based on what you are thinking about. That's how you are communicating with um, source, is through your thoughts. So everything you think, the universe is just bouncing back to you. It's like sending you everything that you're thinking about. So if you're thinking about negative things, you're only going to experience negative things. But when you learn how to change your belief, you sit there and you're like, what do I believe about this topic? And then you write it down, and then you come up with another affirmation that is the opposite. Write down whatever you do want to happen, and then just start repeating that every time you hear yourself, every time you catch yourself rethinking that negative thought that you don't want to experience anymore. Change the sentence and make it sound like something you do want, because that will show the universe, like, oh, I don't want that no more. I want this. I want to experience this. Fuck lack. I want to experience abundance. That's just what I've been learning right now. Also, just helped me so much just detach in specific situations, because I don't know, I recently got my car towed, and like everyone was kind of like upset about it, like my family, because they had to like take me to the place to go get it. They were like upset, but I wasn't really upset. I was just like, whatever, it's fine. I will make the money back, and it happens. I don't know. I had no emotion to it. It was just amazing. I am source, and therefore all of my desires already exist. Like I was saying, a radio station. I just need to look for the confirmation in my reality and keep affirming those beliefs. Um, yeah. Also slowed down a lot. Like, just knowing that I am already source, and everything that I want is within me based on my thoughts. I don't have to go work hard for it. I don't have to go and, go looking for anything, because it will already come to me. Has made me slow down so much and realize that I don't have to be doing all the things that I'm trying to do to get where I want to go. Like, I can already just be there mentally, and like it'll catch up in my reality. Which is such a relief, dude, when you don't have the whole like when you don't have all this fucking pressure of like, how am I gonna make this happen? And you just leave it be to the universe and you trust. I'm like, I know that I want this because it's something that I constantly think about, and that is confirmation to me that that is a reality that wants to emerge. So yeah, I've just been able to like rest in my bed and not feel bad for it, get up when I want to and not feel bad, or like just do the things that I want to do and not feel guilty or like ashamed that I'm not getting farther. And I've also learned to set boundaries. Another big realization that I've had since starting this journey is I need to set boundaries. And I thought I did before, but I barely was. I rarely was setting boundaries unless, it was a very strong urge. And it depended how much I cared about you. Because if I cared about you a lot and I didn't want to let you down, fuck my needs, fuck my wants. Like, I'm here for you. And I noticed actually with talking to family that I did not actually like the way they talked to me. I was just comfortable with those feelings, and I understood that I was going to feel like that to have a relationship with this person. And no. No. Family is definitely like people that are going to be like in your life consistently, probably forever. some certain family members, but they don't need to have complete access to you. And don't feel bad. Don't let them make you feel bad for not giving them complete access to you, because not everyone deserves access regardless of who the fuck they think they are in your family or life. Only people that make me feel limitless, free, and just remind me of my like source like energy are going to be able to have priority in my life. I don't want people that I have to prove myself to. And that was something that I saw myself doing all the time. I like constantly was trying to prove myself, constantly trying to prove my ideas, but still not being like, but seeking out people that would combat it and liking it, being comfortable with that. But I realized I don't like that. It's very wasting my energy and not getting me where I want to go, because I surround myself with people that I have to either like, that I have to like teach, and they don't even want me to help them. So that gets me nowhere. I should just put all of that energy within me, and then other people will come that are also putting in that energy, because everything is going to mirror. I've just been having some major realizations, and I'm so excited to like continue with this journey and move to my sacral chakra, because I just know that there's some blockages in my motherfucking sacral chakra. So that's basically what the fuck has been going on with me. Also been microdosing, and that video will be out very shortly. I've been microdosing with all of this work, so I feel like that kind of propelled me a little bit. But I've been doing this root chakra yoga, listening to the sounds. I didn't do too many meditations, which I should have, but your girl has not felt like meditating lately. Um, and I did like shadow work for the root chakra every single night for a month. Well, every single night for 3 weeks. Not a month, 3 weeks. But it definitely taught me a lot about myself. Yeah, it's been pretty transformational already, and I'm very excited to see where else it takes me. So I hope that this gave somebody an idea or helped you guys learn something. That's going to be it for today's video. I don't really have anything else to talk about, I don't think. That is where I've been. That is where I've been at, what I've been going through, the thoughts going through this brain right now. This is like a collective thing. Like the planets are, they're doing it. This is what the planet's whole intentions are. They're trying to make us rethink reality and realize that everything we used to think about ourselves and our life are actually not even true. And we can create whatever we want, and we can tune in whenever to whatever we want. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for some more spirituality content, because I'm on a roll. And stay tuned for my 30-day microdosing journey. It has been very interesting, and I'm so excited that it is really becoming a video, because I've tried to film one before and I just didn't keep up with it. So I'm excited that I am finally going through with this one, and stay tuned for that, because it's going to be very interesting. Abundance and love are actually everywhere. It's just if we have the capacity to see it or not. Like, everything that you want already exists. You just have to widen your perception enough to see it and to create it. Do something that makes you feel happy and fulfilled today. I hope I send that energy to you of creating the life that you want to create. Go do something that you feel amazing about. Go do something that makes you feel good. I'm just sending that energy your way. I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned.